guys. I'm still working. It's getting on probably about midnight. I think like 11:45. I'm just wearing this. Talked about being safe. I know at work you have to wear, you know, your PPE, personal protective equipment, and a lot of work still got to be done here, man. Anyway, you know, going out and doing your basic primitive skills. Anything you do, whether you're at work or at home and you're mowing the yard and stuff, wear your glasses, safety glasses, your sunshade, something, you know, some kind of eye protection. If you're using a, you know, a high-powered tool that's a decibel or I think, what is it, 70, 80, I don't have to do it. I did safety and I still do safety. And you know, I do consulting work. I help guys out in the field. They call me and say, hey, can you look up this OSHA guideline? I did confined space operations, you know, supervised them. I've even done the grunt work where level A totally encapsulated suits with the SCBA. Even a direct airline. Direct airline was a lot better because you didn't have your, you know, they got the 30-minute, 45-minute bottles, you know, so, and not always make them last right down to the freaking end, you know. But anyway, when you're out practicing your skills and stuff, you go camping and everything, have a first aid kit. You know, if you have little ones and stuff, make sure, you know, keep an eye on them. Make sure they don't go touching stuff. I know there's some caterpillars and stuff out there that kids and dogs and stuff have been just touching them, you know. Watch out for those insects. I know it's been a lot dry here in Texas. It rains a lot. I seen my friend the other day out on the back porch. He was well, I've seen him up front of the house, and he just went on as a garter snake. And I came back for his next round here, his last round actually, and I'm sitting out there and I'm looking out in the backyard, standing on the cross ties, and I look over to my left and I'm like, that dude's coming right at me, you know, it's like I ain't even there. So I stomped my foot down, he stopped and looked, he turned around and went, you know, back where he came from. I think it was about, you know, at the time it was like 10 foot long. Actually it's about 4 foot long. That's kind of spooked me. And I know he's around or it's around. I don't know if it's he or she, so I don't want to be gender specific. Okay, so, you know, things like that you need to train yourself to pick up on things. You know, I have to go through, you know, for different jobs and stuff, I have to go do a physical things, and that's one thing they check is your peripheral vision. You know, what do you see over here, over there, you know, and you gotta look straight ahead, and then they'll move something to your left, move something to your right, and you gotta say when you see it and all that. I've got real good, and working in criminal justice, you know, so you have to really have like a owl, you know, do a 360 looking around. You got to be careful. But you got youngins out there, kids and stuff, keep an eye on them, and teach them. If you don't know what something is, if you got a doubt about something, an insect or something, do not touch it. Now, worms, I mean, they can play with those, eat them, whatever. It's good stuff. Termites, good source of protein. If you look at Instagram, Nicole had on there where she was gathering termites. So, I tell you what, between TJ, Nicole, and Brooke had a deal on Instagram when he's cooking up some salmon and looked like a zucchini or something in there, fried up, boy. I bet I gained 10 pounds just a bit on Instagram. But wear your safety stuff. Keep an eye on them kids. I know it's getting cooler and everybody's starting to make plans to go camping and everything. But it's not about the animal wildlife and insects and things like that. You gotta watch people, sad to say. There's a lot of kidnappings and stuff, you know, younger kids, more female, have been going on. You know, you have to keep up with it. Gotta keep an eye on your kids. That's one thing, I tell you what, that would just be totally devastating. You feel helpless. And you are. I mean, what can you do? They're gone. You know, you need to teach your kids, do not talk to strangers. Period. There ain't no ifs, ands, or buts. I don't care if they're sitting there with a $100 bill in one hand and an ice cream cone in the other. They do not talk to them. And if they look like they're going towards them, you yell at the top of your voice. And I guarantee you, if I'm around you and I hear a kid screaming, I'm going to be there. So, take care of them kids. Stuff. Get out there and it's cooling off. Get out there and do some camping. Try some of them basic primitive skills. And learn, you know, friction fire. Get you some ferro rods. Try them out. Do your bird nest. You know, start a fire and stuff. It's fun, you know. I don't think you'd be watching these videos that people make like mine if you didn't like it, you know. So it's good. I mean, and if you ride bicycles and stuff, wear your helmets and stuff. This is, you know, my hard hat I've had for years, and all my little stickers there before I work, you know, kind of get full. There's my name, Bob. Back in '89, I wish I would have wore a helmet. Had a motorcycle wreck. And boy, dust getting to me. Had a motorcycle wreck. And I didn't have a helmet. And pickup. And this is by the police report because I don't remember any of it. I don't remember. The only thing I remember is I asked somebody if they had a helmet, and they didn't. So I went ahead and rode. It was down there in Canton, Texas. And the police report said that I was going down 64, and elderly man and woman made a left turn in front of me. And I didn't have nowhere to go, so I slammed my head inside the truck, flipped over in the back of the truck, and EMS came. My partner, you know, he's riding, he was down, so they were working on him. And then lo and behold, I come climbing out of the back of the pickup looking for my tools. That was in the report. And I was bent over looking for my tools. I had blood all over me and everything. I was with Dallas County Fire and Rescue then. So, you know, the EMS there in Tyler, Texas, they were, you know, it's like a brotherhood. So they came in and checked on me and stuff and everything. But anyway, I flew in the helicopter to Mother Francis Hospital. And I flatlined twice. So I got the good old paddles. I don't remember none of this. There's 3 days of my life I was in a coma. I don't remember. And doctors, I had counseling and stuff, you know, offered to me. And doctor said, well, one day you'll remember it. More likely you'll remember it. That was in 1989. I don't remember that day to this day. So, and I really don't care to. So that's part of my life. I made a stupid choice. I didn't wear a helmet. You know, would I have been injured if I would have worn a helmet? Oh yeah, most definitely I would have been injured. But I don't think I would have bled out, lost a lot of blood, and flatlined in a helicopter. It's important you wear safety equipment, period. Keep an eye on them kids, if you got kids, and keep an eye on people around you. There's a lot of mean people out there today, and it's sad to say, you know. You know, growing up, we'd have a little latch on the screen door out in the country. I grew up out in the country, and have the screen door latch, leave the door open up windows, turn on the attic fan, if you know what an attic fan is. Pouring things are awful. And there you go, all night long. We didn't worry about nothing, you know. But now you have to, so get out there, cools off, do some camping. If you're working around the yard and stuff, you're doing your hobby, you're doing any kind of power tools and stuff, take care of your ears, take care of your eyes, take care of your hands, take care of your body, take care of your head. Especially if you do ATVs, you know, it's like, well, it ain't cool. Listen to me. Your head, your cranium is, in your brain, is the most important part of your body. That's what functions everything. That's what makes you do all this stuff. Now, I ain't had no side effects. But I guarantee you, I was out for probably 3 months laid up. I had every part of my body hurting, and it was pretty bad. So take care of yourself, guys. And I'm rattling on again. I think I'll do rattling on 1, rattling on 2, rattling on 3. I was just taking a break out from the house. Just thought I'd share with you the importance of safety. Like I said, get out there and camp. Get out there and enjoy. And always learn something new. Thank you.